Pregnancy is another phase of life in the world of a mother. Okay, so I know very well that during this phase, most times it's an off for most women. It's not normally cozy, it's not normally easy. But I chose to talk about this topic, or talk on this topic, how to enjoy pregnancy days in motherhood. And it is very crucial both for every woman out there, every mother out there, and every father out there, because you can use this to maneuver your way through this phase. It's a phase that must surely come for every expectant parent, for every person out there who goes or indulge in makeouts or intimacy with his or her spouse. So it's something that will always come. So there have to be a preparedness. Okay, and so that is why I'm coming up with this. I've had series of experience when I was pregnant with my children, my first, second, and it was not so funny. All right. So, but these are some of the things I did within this period. I'm not going to be telling you if you're a first-time mom, or I'm not going to be telling you if you're a first-time dad that pregnancy is a cozy period. Okay, but there are things for you to do to help you enjoy these days. They are beautiful days, just as every normal days in the life of other persons or in your normal life when you're not pregnant. There are ways to maneuver these challenges and hiccups that can, pop up during the period of pregnancy days. So if you're an expectant mom, you're interested in this topic, and that's why you dropped by to listen, Mumzibah is your host, and she's highly welcoming you to this podcast where I know you're going to learn a lot that is going to help you in your everyday life. So, thank you. You're welcome. Sorry if this is your first time. I know that you'll be sure clicking on the subscribe button to become a subscriber, where you'll be listening to Mumzibah, your host, on everyday life experience with Mumzibah, and life that has to do with relationship, affairs, and also health and fitness and wellness for people. So she's going to be coming up with this everyday podcast, and I know you're going to be learning a lot from it. So please just click on the subscribe button, become a subscriber, and click to share to a lot of persons out there, because they will end up thanking you, because they're going to learn a lot from this podcast. Thank you. Enjoying pregnancy involves embracing the challenges and the changes happening in your body, savoring the anticipation of becoming a parent, and taking steps to prioritize your well-being. Here are some tips to help you make the most of your pregnancy days. So, number one point that I'll be sharing with you is celebrating milestones. These are the things and the steps that I took, and I wish sharing it here is going to help you too. So acknowledge and celebrate each trimester, ultrasounds, and other significant milestones. Take the time to reflect on the journey and the miracle of growing a new life. Mumzibah always deal with experience and reality. I don't talk about fictions. I don't talk about things that I don't have experience about, or I don't think it's possible that it could happen. All right, so I'm talking to you based on what I have experienced as a mom. So I know it's not very, very easy. Sometimes when you are expecting a baby girl and they tell you that you are having a baby boy, and you like, there's this kind of, oh my God, what sort of a thing is this? Oh God, I can't just officiate this kind of a thing. I wish it's supposed to be like this. All right, it happened. It is natural. No matter how we are as a human being, we normally feel like that. Maybe this might have been caused based on you've been having a particular sex for some time, or there's a particular program you have in your mind that you wish it works accordingly with, or based on traditions, okay, or problems that you might have been facing in your family due to pressure. So it's bound to happen. It's natural. It's bound to happen. So acknowledging and celebrating each trimester and ultrasounds and other significant milestones, it's very, very important. So even if you go to the hospital and they tell you that you're having this particular sex at this particular time, and it's not easy, definitely, but there should also be a way for you to, celebrate it. That time, it might not be easy for you, but when you leave that place, the next thing for you to do is to start to emphasize yourself around, okay, fine, this is the sex that I'm coming out with, and okay, if this is so, well, God, let your name be praised. And you just try to enjoy it. You just try to flow with it. You just try to embrace it. All right, celebrate the new picture that is becoming a reality. Okay, so because there was always a reason, good reason for everything that happened. So number two thing that I did during pregnancy days, and I do, is I document my experiences. There are some times when I'm going through my antenatal classes, I normally do videos, I normally do reels, and I do videos about how the experience I have, okay, with the nurses during the antenatal classes. At the last antenatal I had, I was always doing, this dancing kind of a thing. We dance before we start any checkup, any routine checkup, okay, during the antenatal period. So it was always fun for me. So I love documenting my experience that I have. Okay, apart from that, when I come back, I was like, okay, fine, the doctor told me that I had this. Okay, fine. My tummy is always like this. I'm always having constipation at, okay, so month there's constipation happening within me. I document it. Okay, at this period I had this constipation, and this was how I overcame it. I had burns, and this was the reason why it happened, because I was eating too much of protein and I was taking food late at night. These are all the things. These are a few of the things I did that helped me enjoy my pregnancy days. You see, whatever those things fade away, it gives me this kind of a joy that okay, fine, so this thing could pass, so it's fine anyhow. Even this pregnancy, even if it's not easy for me right now, I know definitely that in some months time I'm going to just drop and it's going to be all good. All right, so there's always faith, there's this kind of joy and pop up in me. All right, so it really helped me. So keeping a pregnancy journal or create a scrapbook, okay, to document your thoughts, your feelings and experiences, including ultrasound pictures, notes about the baby, cakes, and any memorable moment is very, very important in your sojourn of during pregnancy. All right, so the third one is enjoy healthy eating. Yes, try to explore and savor nutritious foods that supports your well-being and the baby's development. Make out meal time and make meal time, all right, the time when you take your meals, an enjoyable time to experience by trying new recipes, incorporating a variety of colorful and wholesome ingredients. During those days, during the period of my pregnancy, I normally try new stuff. Sometimes I'll just maybe go on the internet, look for different food recipes I can take, and something new that I can take. I can just type what can I take as a preg mom that is going to help my baby's vision that is going to help my baby's growth, development in the right place, that's going to help my baby. All right. And I see a lot of things like try oats, try series, try taking this, try taking that. This tea is going to help at this particular times. That try taking ewedu leaf, especially for the Yorubas, you know what I mean. Ewedu leaf, especially when you're getting to your 9th month, or when you're in your 9th month, try eating more of it. It helps the turning of the baby, all those kind of a thing. And it's also an experience, a beautiful experience for me, because I got time to try new recipes in my kitchen with myself and take time to relax and see how the baby reacts to the recipe and how my body reacts to the recipe also. It's also a nice tip for you to take along during your pregnancy days. So the fourth one is staying active. Engage in pregnancy safe exercises such as walking, swimming, prenatal yoga. Staying active can boost your mood, improve your sleep, and enhance your overall well-being. Okay, most of the things people will not come out to tell you because some people do not really know. Okay, but these are the things I documented in my private journal of what helped me, all right, during the period of those days, okay, during those periods, how it helped me. So I really want you to take it along with you because it's going to help you also. All right. Many people, when they are pregnant, it's not always easy. Definitely, it's not always easy. I experienced different kind of experience. All right, a whole lot of them with different sex of my children. Okay, I experienced different kind of experience, and I want to tell you that every baby comes with their own kind of challenges and their pack. Okay, so you don't expect what happened to you in baby A is the same experience you're gonna feel with baby B. All right, so most babies, they can make you very, very active. You can have this kind of boost up in energy for a long time, but with time, all right, you can still find out that, oh wow, this other baby that I'm carrying, I feel so weak. Maybe people can presume that it's relate the feelings or reaction that you're feeling to your immune being low, and anyway, that also causes it. But no matter how it is, no matter how it turned out, we must note at the back of our mind as a pregnant mom and a pregnant father. When I say pregnant father, if your wife is pregnant, you're also pregnant indirectly, all right? That it is very essential that as a pregnant person, you must try to stay active. And the best way and easiest way for you to stay active, most time, is not for you running up and down, jumping up and down when you are not in your 9th month. You see some people doing some strenuous exercises. Even online, I get to venture into Facebook because most time I try to, in any condition that I am, and maybe I'm pregnant, I try to sign up or follow some people online who are going through some pregnancy series of kind of training, or people who are also pregnant, what they do in their personal life, and try to relate it to what I'm doing, if it's better, if it's ideal for me to add what they are doing to my own scale of preference and to do them every day. And so I see some people when they are pregnant, like 2 months pregnant, 3 months pregnant, 4 months pregnant, heavy lifting, and they're saying they are doing exercises keep them fit. This is not good for you and your baby. At least not all children that you're supposed to do that with. And many people who just maybe stumble into that online and see those people doing those kind of things, they forget to put their own age and their immune system into check, and they just start doing such kind of a thing. Pregnancy differs in everybody. You cannot envisage or conclude on how you feel. I think this person, whatever this person is doing, I can do double of it, or I can do the same thing likewise as this person, and not putting some things in check. It's very important that even when you want to adopt some lifestyles, especially as a pregnant mom, into your own personal routine, you have to put some things in check, like your immune system. Can it go for this? Can I do this kind of exercise? There's some people that can do some exercise by just maybe walking around the house and they just have miscarriage. Many people could call they have a weak cervix or something, but everybody differs and they're beautiful in their own way. So we must try to, even as in the long run, and a short word, what I'm trying to say is that as a pregnant person, we must try to stay active during pregnancy. All right. And the easiest exercises that you can do that can help you, that might not be harmful for you, that I have done, is walking. You can walk. I don't mean walking under hot sun. You can walk maybe during the cool of the day. In the evening, you can take a cool walk with your man or with your sister, with your friend. But just take a walk with someone you know that will not give you stress physically or emotionally. All right. Yeah, you can engage in swimming. Most times, you can just decide to go for swimming and swim to strengthen your bones, your muscles, your body, your ligaments. Okay, so you can stretch them out when you're swimming and cool off your body inside. The water can also make your temperature to be accommodating. And there are some people that when they are very, very hot, you see there's a feeling that happens when you pour water on yourself, especially in the hot of the day. All right, you just pour that water on yourself as a pregnant. See the kind of changes that you got. It was very, very maybe kind of welcoming and calm for you. So another one that you can do is prenatal yoga. All right, you can do prenatal yoga. Sign up for yoga classes. Some people say they don't, yoga is kind of demonic and kind of all those kind of stuff, but I just see yoga as a meditation kind of a thing that I can do that can really, really help me, help my mindset, build my mindset, calm my mindset, my nerves. And of course, when you are pregnant, there are a lot of activities that happens inwardly, a lot of activity that happens due to hormones. It's not always easy anyways, so you need things that can relax your nerves. You need things that can, exercises that can work on your mind, your mindfulness, and your mind, whatever you can place it. So this is it. So another point I did was to pamper myself. I learned how to pamper myself. When I was with my first child, it wasn't easy for me. I didn't really know what pregnancy was all about. It was so new for me because I was far from people who could really genuinely tell me what it's about. Far from the doctors and the nurses who I see once in a while, once in a week, or once in a month. Okay, to tell me how I'm feeling. I tell them how I'm feeling, and they just tell me based on official kind of meeting. This is not informal kind of meeting. So I never had those kind of opportunity to, receive some informal educations. Everything I was getting was within time frame and was always short and, to the point. How you feeling? Medically, they check you, your blood is like this, your urine will find out such is there, this is that, and that was that. So I never got this informal kind of teaching. So I want to really bring it to you that it's important that you treat yourself to activities that promote relaxation and self-care. It is very, very important to take care of yourself as a pregnant woman. I see many pregnant women out there, they don't pamper themselves. There's something we call pampering of yourself. It is very important to pamper yourself. Most pregnant women, they just, come out like that and, oh, the world, look at me, I'm pregnant, this condition, I just can't wait to, just bring this baby down and get back my old self. It's a phase. It is beautiful and it is meant to be, enjoyed and not endured. All right. So that is why there is every need for you to treat yourself to activities that can promote relaxations and self-care. It doesn't matter for you to get good clothes. Put on good clothes. At least there are clothes that can really fit your condition at that particular time. Clothes that can fit your condition at that particular time. Clothes like what? You have fine skimpy gowns. You have leggings that are, elastic on the waist that can accommodate you and your belly. You have some kind of boo-boo gowns that can help you, that are also sexy. You don't really need to put on clothes that are off because you are pregnant and everybody looks at you and like, a pregnant load is coming, all this kind of a thing. You can put on seductive clothes and you are still pregnant. You can check on the internet, you'll find some clothes that you can put on that are sexy and smart and dashing. Many people, I heard, there was the last forum I went for, and it's about sisters. We talked about sisters. And my YouTube channel, there was a time I was talking with one of a counselor who graced the channel, Mumzibah Talks, Miss Anu. So she talked about many things that people face. And there are people that, during this pregnancy period, they lose their husband. They might not lose them physically to death or to other women, to like divorce, that the man will just give them divorce like that. No, they can just be there as a figure of wife, but the man is no longer attracted to them. And most women are the reason why this happened in their marriage. And that is why I'm bringing this topic, so that most of us can really understand the importance of pampering yourself as a preg mom. All right, you need to really take care of yourself. When it's time for you to make up very well. When it's time for you to dress up your hair decently. When it's time for you to bath, okay, shower, okay, bath, put on a good roll-on, put on a nice. I know it's not very easy to put on, these perfumes whenever you're pregnant, because most of us will get irritated through pregnancy. Most women get irritated through pregnancy, but it's also very important that you put on some mild kind of scenting roll-ons that are really mild, and they can really help you smell good. All right, it's very, very important. Pamper yourself, take yourself out. Sometimes if you really want to go out, don't see pregnancy as a kind of a challenge, a shameful thing, a stage where you are so ugly. When you term yourself ugly, you are ugly. But when you feel in your mind that you're beautiful, definitely outwardly it will reflect. So you just go out, get a good place, relax, take maybe tea that are not really filled with sugar, especially when you're a third trimester. Teas that can really help your baby's growth and help you also. Okay, you can also stroll out to a place where you can take fruit juice, okay, where you just relax in the cool of day and see a different serenity that can help you. So consider prenatal messages. All right, gentle spa treatment, prenatal massages, spas treatment, okay, or simply take a warm bath. Listen to your body and prioritize rest when needed. Some people, they don't even listen to their body. So pregnant women, they don't listen to their bodies. The body talks, all right. So there are sometimes you really have to listen that when you're working and you're feeling somehow, you just have to, so I think my body needs rest now. It doesn't matter whether you've not finished doing the work, all right. You are not a slave. You can just pause for some time and give yourself a dashing rest, all right. So it is also very, very good that you pamper yourself during pregnancy as a preg mom, all right. And preg fathers, you have to understand is that it's very important that you also pamper your spouse, your preg wives, all right, during this period. It helps their mind, all right. So another one I want to share with you is connect with your partner. Share the joys of expecting a baby with your partner. Attend prenatal classes together. Discuss your hopes and dream for the future. Spend quality time bonding as a couple before the baby arrives. All right, I remember my first baby. I attended my prenatal classes, my hobby. FMC, we go there together, we sit down. They call him a pregnant father, and he listens to everything. It really helps, because some things I could not take note of, I cannot remember. He helps me remember them. And even when he goes there with me, seeing him, I feel relaxed, especially if it's your first, okay? It really helps a lot most times, all right? So the next thing I did was I built a support system. How did I do that? Guess. I surrounded myself with friends and families, other pregnant women who could offer support, advice, and share in excitement of our journey. Journey prenatal classes or support groups can provide a sense of community, yes. Because most times when you are pregnant, pregnancy makes people really feel off. You feel, those things I do before, I don't do them before. When you go through the internet now, you can see people say, look at what pregnancy has turned my world into. I used to be this kind of a slaying queen before, but now look at me, I'm so ugly. My nose is very big, my bum bum is very flat, my boobs are very soft, all those kind of a thing. Look at what pregnancy has turned me into. So pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Try to build a support system by surrounding yourself with those who support you, by hearing stories of those who are pregnant also with you. You can, from their stories, from their pains, from what they face, you can also learn a lot. You can get some strength, okay? You will see that the thing I was feeling that it was I was the only one feeling that kind of feeling, that I was thinking it's spiritual, that I was thinking it was a problem that cannot be fixed. Oh, this person really actually passed through such kind of a problem twice, and the person is even okay and is going for his third child. So why not? I can do it. So all those kind of things, when you are able to build yourself around supportive groups and community, it helps your mindset, it helps your confidence. Okay, it helps you a lot. So this is what I also did during that time. And there's something about some people, when you go for antenatal classes, you don't want to mingle, you don't want to, hello, we are from different husbands, we are from different people, all right, out there. So we are just there as if we found ourselves in a community. All we can do is to relate. We are there to relate. You are not there to just receive your drugs and go away. Yes, you can receive your drugs, but also be a strength or a support to one or two persons around you, and make it a place worthwhile. Don't see it as a place like, what sort of a place is this? It looks like a prison. I just can't wait to just leave this place, this hospital, and go to where I'm going to, and go and rest, and go and enjoy better life. No, this is another group of friends that you have met in another phase of your life. It is very important that you see them as a relation, okay, and try to relate with them and keep relationship, because relationship also affect the mind positively. Okay. What else did I do? What else did Mumzibah do within that period? I tried to create a comfortable space. I prepare a cozy and a welcoming place for I and the baby. So most times I go there, like, oh wow, look at the tent that baby is going to sleep in. Oh wow, it's going to be very, very beautiful. Oh wow, when the baby come, I'm going to put this kind of tattoos on the wall. I'm going to put this kind of things that's going to help me and baby. It's going to be a very colorful room. By so doing, it makes you enjoy even more and anticipate the coming of that child. All right, okay, so I decorate the nursery, choose baby's item, create an environment that brings me joy and relaxation. Good. I also captured moments. Like I told you before, I'm a kind of person that love documentations. I love documenting things. That's one thing I did, and it helped me so much during my pregnancy days. You can see sometimes when I'm going out now, I had issue with my husband, and that day I'm going out, I don't feel so good. I can just decide to take my phone and do a video or snap myself, and just tag that day, like the day my husband made me feel bad, my second trimester or my third trimester, all those kind of a thing. So it helps. Maybe my husband took me to a place that is beautiful, so beautiful that I've not gone there before, and enticing. I can also decide to do a video on it and tag that day. Oh, this was so day that this happened. All right. So take future pictures or photos throughout your pregnancy to capture the physical changes and the joy of anticipation. Consider a professional maternity photo shoot to commemorate the special time. Some people, you see them, they go for photo shoots. They put their pregnancy out there and they do photo shoot. Oh, this was when I was 9 months. This was when I was 3 months. This was when I was 4 months. Okay, they do it like that, and you see, they know how they feel. When I was 9 months, I was a bit fat. When I was 8 months, I was slimmer. All those kind of a thing, and it helps a lot. So try to capture memories. Okay, so I could go on and on and on and on and on, but I'll be stopping soon. All right, very soon. I had issues with my website, Mumzibah.com, so it's down now for some time. If not, I'll have been redirecting you to the blog to go and study more, and a lot, okay, that I've written there. All right, so the next one is try to educate yourself. Hello, baby. Try to educate yourself. Learn about pregnancy, childbirth. Go eat your popcorn. Mom is coming, okay? Childbirth and parenting through books, all right? Online resources and prenatal classes. Learn about your pregnancy, your childbirth, your parenting, how it will go through online resources. You don't just depend on what you hear from people. You don't depend on what you hear from your mama. You don't depend only on what you hear from your doctor. You learn also from online resource, all right? So, sorry there. We learn from there. So, knowledge can empower you and alleviate any anxieties or concerns. So, don't stop learning. That is what I did. So practice mindfulness is very important. So engage in mindful practices or mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing exercises to stay present and calm. It is very important for the growth of your baby and the peace of your sanity. It is very, very important that most times you try to coordinate yourself and remain calm. Mindfulness can help you navigate the physical and emotional changes that comes with pregnancy. So lastly, I will tell you that you should plan a baby moon. What's the baby moon? This is what I did. Okay, consider taking a baby moon. A getaway with your partner before the baby arrives. Just try. Maybe, baby, let us travel to so place, a place you've not been before. Okay, at so time of the month, you just plan and you travel. It's a great opportunity for you to relax, bond, change your environment, see new things, and enjoy each other company before the exciting challenges or changes that will come. Remember that each pregnancy, I told you earlier, Mumzibah said that is what it is always unique. So don't blame somebody who had child maybe different time and they're telling that I'm having pain in my waist, I'm having pain in my leg, my head is swollen, my nose is bigger, this one is not big. And you say, what is all with this complaint? You've had children before, you've had 3 children before, so what is this complaint? Remember, I'm telling you that each pregnancy is always unique. So customize these tips to help fit into your preferences and circumstances. Try to share this to everybody who is out there who is a pregnant mom, an expectant parent. Try to share this. You'll be helping them. Try to share this. This is from a sister. Okay, Mumzibah, she cares. So try to share this because I know you care. Embrace the journey, focus on positive aspects, and take time to nurture yourself physically and emotionally. Thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow I'll be talking about a very, very interesting topic that is also can be very, very engaging for you and educating for you. And this is about health tips also, fruits and herbs that can help lose fat naturally. So there are many people who they want to lose their fat, so they don't know how to do it naturally. I'm going to be telling you more than 3 or 4 ways that it is very real. I've tested it, I've tried it, I've seen it with people, I've recommended it to people, and it really worked for them. There are a lot of herbs and fruits that you can take, and instantly you will start to lose your fat naturally. Thank you so much. Till next time I come again tomorrow, I remain Mumzibah. Great time over there. Bye now.